Hello, my name is Allison Petrillo.
My name is Jules Schrader.
My name is Patrick Croce.
I am Alexis Amarante.
I am Jared Haverdink.
My name is Joseph Quentin Penn.
My name is Alex Stompoli.
My name is Josh Kaknich.
I'd only been to the Maryland Renaissance Fair. That's the one I grew up with.
My first time at a Renaissance festival was opening day.
Every time I went to one, from when I was a small child to a teenager, I just got this real sense of magic and inclusiveness and warmth.
Impressions of Renaissance fairs were really just like weird places full of weird people, if we're being completely honest. Just playing dress up in the woods kind of thing. Which, after working here, is not wrong, but there's a lot more to it.
I love Ren fairs, but this place is completely different from what I was used to.
So surprised when I came here because this is like its own little world. The characters that fill this place blew my mind. I thought that I had been, transported in time and space.
Horses in the background. Hi,
Horses! Look, horses! They wander the streets.
Hi, friends.
I was really excited to get the chance to come here because I am a huge nerd, and that's pretty much all I knew about them, was that it was like a nerd mecca.
My absolute favorite part was July, rehearsal month. We're all working really hard. It's intense. We work out as a group, as a cast, every morning. It's like boot camp.
I really love boot camp. It's the first month of rehearsal. It's where everybody kind of bonds. An intense part of the rehearsal process, but I really enjoy it because it's where I feel like I grow the most.
I get to spend a rehearsal day, beginning my morning with a really awesome morning workout. And then I get to go sing for a couple of hours. And then the next hour, I get to play improv games with my new best friend. And then I get to pick up a broadsword and swing it at somebody's face.
And so you get to really create a community of amazing people.
Going through rehearsals and building not just a team, but a family. We spent an entire month not only working, but living together here. So the bonds of camaraderie are forged very quickly.
That's where lifelong bonds form. My maid of honor in my wedding is somebody I met here at Fair a couple years ago. You are bonded instantly with people that you never would have expected to be bonded with.
My favorite part of the rehearsal process is seeing the different talents that all of us have. Amazing to see how much work is put in to all of these shows. And I just love seeing where we are the first day that we open to now when we're getting ready to close. We have grown so much as a group.
Every day that we're here and rehearsal-wise, I think I pick up something new that I didn't have when I got here.
Most recently, I've learned how to jump out of a building, so that's fun.
I've just learned a ridiculous amount of things here. It's just been incredibly helpful. Being a fighter here, I have picked up so many weapons. I've learned to do high falls. I jumped 22 feet out of a building this year, which is insane. And even the little things like accent work. I've played a character from a different country every year that I've been here. And so speaking with a French dialect for 4 months out of the year, you pick it up, and it is something that is on my resume now because I can do this French accent and the German accent and the North Country accent. So you can pick up random stuff like butterfly knife skills or juggling or aerial silks. It's so encompassing, and I probably couldn't name all of the things that I have learned in my 4 years of being here.
One of my favorite skills that I've learned is playing mandolin. I was never really given the opportunity to use it in a work environment, and so having that deadline of, you have a song that you're going to play this weekend, you have to get it up to snuff, was like a real big fire under my butt to practice. And also singing, I think I've become a way stronger singer after being here a few years. Really does stretch your limits and push you to become better and healthier of a performer.
For me, it was very much a Hogwarts experience because I have no fight experience or training. And really, I just came in with a smattering of improv and acting and a music background. I loved learning about everything. It felt like I was going to a different area of expertise and learning about it, like learning sword fighting and then teaching us how to speak in a Henrician dialect was really cool.
Most theater jobs is very cut and dry, but here you're allowed to grow within the role.
Tapping your head and rubbing your tummy, but you have 6 limbs. And it's all going all at once. You're spinning plates while jumping rope, doing a hula hoop. And it becomes second nature. And all of these things you get really good at doing.
Conventions that there are in indoor theatrical performance of 90 minutes are shattered here. You go beyond the breaking of the fourth wall, get to, perform your various stage shows throughout the day. You step off that stage and you're still in character and you are still performing. You are still engaging with the audience, but in an entirely different way.
In theater like this, you have to make a human connection with a person. You have to look at them in the eyes and have fun with them. Just play with people. And when you can come to a place like this and just play all day and be 100% yourself, that is a magical, amazing thing.
The greatest lesson I've learned is that there is no right answer to anything. Your version of doing something is your version, and it's fantastic.
This is a place that builds people up and really lets you learn a lot about yourself.
One thing that has changed for me is taking more risks. I've seen people pull things off in stage shows that on paper should not have worked and been funny.
The absolute greatest thing that I've learned, we absolutely as artists are able to execute real impacts on people.
You get thrown so many curveballs. Part of our training is improvisation and learning how to take what we're given and turn it into something joyful and entertaining. And that is an invaluable skill. The endurance that you gain from working here is unparalleled. But when you're offered another contract and they say, yes, you get to work inside for a 90-minute show with maybe an hour on either end, sweet. I can do that 10 times.
I think I've become such a more confident person and quick-witted, and I can handle anything that's thrown at me, and it's just from learning improv here. It's not just about being funny or being able to put up a scene, it's being adaptable. And I think that this place has been a fantastic lesson in that.
For me, I think it's the impulse to follow your impulse now. You're taught to react and you're taught to respond honestly and in the moment. That idea here at Faire has very much translated into my real life.
Hey, what's up? I hear that you're thinking about auditioning or working for the PA Ren Fair. If you're ready for an experience that is not like anything else, then I'd say get over here and come see what we're about.
Oh, do it in a heartbeat. It will tell you more about yourself than anything else. It will also challenge you to see theater in a new way, and it's become one of the greatest loves of my life. I don't think I would be the same person if I didn't come here.
If you are looking for a place that will stretch you, come here. Absolutely come here. Not only is it a tremendously fun contract, but it is a training ground unlike any I have experienced.
Do it, do it, do it. I've learned so much working here. I have made lifelong friends. I have been inspired to learn new skills like fighting and playing the guitar and just all these new things that I might have never interacted with if I didn't work here.
I would say that they need to know that this place is unlike any other theater contract that they will ever work, and it's an absolute blast. I think it's such a unique experience because it really sets you up for some great opportunities for the rest of your life.
Do it. It'll be the greatest decision you've ever made.
If you have the opportunity, jump, do it. First of all, it's a nice long contract. It's 4 months out of the year that you're in one place doing good work, doing hard work, work that no one else is doing.
The whole thing is fun. I don't think this is the only place in the world where you're gonna, at 3 o'clock you might be on a marshmallow battle, or you see a friend of yours walking around with a fake skeleton hand because a curse has affected them, and you have to accept that.
This place has a weird way about forming forever friendships. That's what I want to say.
And that's a wrap.
So come out to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Faire. We're out here in Pennsylvania doing big things. I ruined it, didn't I? Because I
Delete everything. Catch his camera on fire.
I think that's just the end of it, though. It's really the end. Once the video is played, it just goes back to you and it goes, I ruined it, didn't I?
I ruined. I did.
Cut the black.
Cut the black.